And I was kind of curious when they're talking. Like, where exact. Like. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to bring us out of recess and back into our budget work session. Everybody had a good lunch. I think Paige, all we need to do now is actually discuss if anybody wants to discuss.
Yeah, there any other discussion or questions or clarifications needed, and then if not, you guys can mark your votes on your sheet and then
Okay, I wanted to. Part of this came from sitting here talking with Jay. It occurred to me some of the things on this list are probably not in need of specific budget prioritization due to the relatively small expense required. So it's not like there's a line in the sand there, but for example, like and I don't want to pick on anybody's priorities because they're important things, but public works equipment for chainsaws, mowers, weed eaters, et cetera, that's going to be in our main budget. So I guess try to think of things that you want to prioritize, maybe as things that aren't currently in the budget, which I know some of you who are new might not know that, and there's some things I don't know either. So because you're trying to pick priorities here that they may not get prioritized without us deciding this, ask some questions if you're not sure if something would already be in the budget, or if it's something that would need to be in the budget because we would handle it somehow else. That one came to mind on the mowers and weed eaters. That's something that we would not need to, in my opinion, prioritize in this meeting because it's already going to be in the budget. So I guess I'm trying to save you from maybe burning one of your 7 priorities on something that doesn't need to be prioritized in that way. The convex mirrors for traffic control, Jake let me know during recess there that we already have those. And that's something that we can do.
West was for more different nations.
More in different locations. Even so, would that be something that we would need to prioritize as like
I think that will go in the larger. I would hate to see somebody spend a priority vote on that when we can. I've made a note of that, and I'll be adding that into my budget, a couple $1,000 to buy those mirrors and put them up in various locations, but it would be that will be in the larger itemized budget that you guys vote to pass as the whole thing. I wouldn't waste a priority vote on that if it would be.
Yeah, so this is a good time to ask questions about would this be in the primary budget already, so that you're not burning. So with those two, I'm saying burning a vote, but you understand what I mean. You're not asking to prioritize something that's likely already in the budget.
Yeah, so with those 2 items, we can mark those off as. Yeah.
Yeah, I did because they're important, but
Yeah, but if it's in another budget.
it's already going to be in the budget. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we putting these in ranked order, or are we just putting a check by it as
Just 7 checks.
7 checks? Okay.
I think you all heard me say this before we recessed, but same with the salary study implementation. There will be a recommendation about that.
Right. Remember when you did the stickers?
Yeah.
But I was here for the last round of stickers.
Don't throw a wrench.
Okay.
Gotta.
You promised a more efficient system at Essentials.
Need to tally these or?
I've got to start on it.
What is cleanup projects in city limits? Anybody like came from? Probably like,
So somebody submitted that.
Had thrown in there. You know, something may get brought up later. We were talking about some of the areas in town that didn't look
Your
even
reds.
something we could throw back in the notes later about what we could do to clean up Sylva.
like this island right here at the, that one of the ones you were thinking of.
That would be an example, maybe. But there's been some property across from PJ's.
I see what you're talking about, like hazard abatement, nuisance abatement.
Yeah, nuisance stuff.
Overgrowth.
Overgrowth would be an example. Something maybe to look at. 'Cause I get people to ask me, is this person not cleaning this up? What can the town do about it? I know we've already had talks about it in the past and really couldn't come up with anything, but that's something I may bring back up later in the year. What can we do as a board to look at some of this stuff? And somebody suggested maybe you could take a neighborhood of people complaining and actually have something done. That's what that is.
Johnny got the Jackson paper clean up on the back side of Skyland. I know he just went straight to them, but.
Does staff have any insight to provide on the new Poteet playground equipment?
As far as is it currently planned or funded to replace that equipment?
Kind of the whole picture, like is it current, would it be in the budget? Is it on the table? Does it need it? I mean, it's obviously not.
Approaching needing it for sure. I don't know about a whole full scale replacement, maybe a rehab, if you will, of that wooden play structure.
Yeah, there's definitely some items. I mean, even when Whale was younger, I mean, he doesn't use the playground now, he's a teenager, but when I was taking him down there when he was a kid, you know, maybe 8 years ago or so, that was already, you know, slowly getting that aging, whether a little jump spot and, you know, some of the slides, the typical wear things it seemed.
Paige and I were talking about this just earlier about. And y'all know more of the details, the public organization partnerships, like it seemed like Rotary provided a lot of that funding, right? And a lot of the like building of it. And is that a budget or is that, hey, we need to have another campaign or, you know?
I think it depends on the degree you want to take it to. If it's a priority to bring in new playground equipment, then that's absolutely a budget item.
Okay.
If it's a coat of paint and some mulch, then we already budget for things like that.
Yeah.
It's done not long ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rotary actually restained it all last year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking,
Mhm.
yeah.
I talked with Jay about the Sylva support stop box improvements. Depending on the level that you wanted to go to there, that probably wouldn't be
I've already got two ranking that one, so let's leave that how it is. From here.
okay.
Should we take it then? Should we?
Turn their sheet in? Oh, I'm the only one's, looks like Barry and I are the only ones thinking about this.
Patient over here. That's what it is here.
You guys copying each other.
They did not copy each other.
Every tower over here is.
One would copy him.
Right. Write a name on it?
Part of the.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's right.
I wrote your name on it.
Okay.
Yeah, does he know his name?
An idea what it was, which. Sure.
Might also have all sorts of notes on it.
Guys, live.
It's terrible.
So I think unless you all have questions, we can probably adjourn and I can total these and then email them out.
Okay. Sounds like we have a suggestion, someone makes a motion to adjourn. Anybody make that motion? Discussion? All in favor of adjourning, raise your hand and say aye. Passes, we adjourn.
Thank you all.